You see the opportunity, you feel the urge, but something holds you back. Is it wisdom or is it fear disguised as patience? Welcome to the Stoic Compass. I am Epictetus, and today I am joined by Carl Jung and Laozi. Today we are examining how do you know when to act and when to wait. The question is not complicated. If the thing is within your control, act. If it is not, wait. Why do you complicate it further?
Epictetus, ever the master of simplification. But what if the desire to act is itself a compulsion? What if waiting forces us to confront something we desperately avoid?
You both assume there is a clear line between acting and waiting. But what if the most powerful action is simply seeing what is already unfolding?
Seeing is useless without action. The world does not reward observers. It rewards those who seize the moment. Opportunity waits for no one.
And yet how many opportunities are seized only to lead to ruin? The ego, left unchecked, rushes forward without understanding its own motivations. We act to prove ourselves, to fill a void, and then wonder why the result is hollow.
The river does not struggle to reach the sea. It simply flows around the obstacles. Perhaps you are both mistaking resistance for action.
The river flows because gravity compels it. You are not a river. You have a will. Use it.
The will, unchecked, becomes tyranny. We must understand the shadow, the parts of ourselves we deny, before we can wield our will responsibly. Action without self-awareness is a dangerous game.
Perhaps the shadow is simply what you have not yet accepted as part of the whole. The sun and the moon both cast shadows. Does the moon lament its darkness?
The moon does not lament anything. It is a rock. We are not rocks. We have reason. We have duty. Duty demands action.
Duty imposed from without is a prison. True duty arises from within, from a connection to something larger than the ego. That connection requires introspection, not blind obedience.
You search for duty, you search for connection. What if they are both already present? What if you simply need to still your mind to perceive them?
Stillness is death. Action is life. The world demands your participation. It does not reward those who stand on the sidelines contemplating their navels.
But what of the action that arises from a place of deep understanding, from a sense of purpose that transcends the ego's fleeting desires? That is not navel-gazing. That is alchemy.
The greatest actions are often invisible. The potter shapes the clay, but it is the emptiness within the pot that holds the water.
Empty pots are useless. They must be filled. You are both arguing for passivity disguised as wisdom.
We are arguing for discernment, for understanding the difference between a genuine impulse and a neurotic reaction, for knowing when to push forward and when to yield to the unconscious.
The wind bends the bamboo. Does the bamboo resist? No. It yields, and in yielding it survives the storm.
So you advocate surrender to chaos, to injustice?
Surrender is not weakness. It is the acknowledgement that we are not in control of everything. It is the willingness to learn from the unexpected, to adapt to the unforeseen.
You both act as if control is always the goal. But what if the goal is simply to be in harmony with the Tao?
Harmony does not feed the hungry. It does not defend the weak. Action does.
Action born of rage and resentment often creates more suffering than it alleviates. True compassion arises from a place of inner peace, not from a desperate need to prove oneself righteous.
Perhaps righteousness itself is the problem. Perhaps the world simply needs more kindness.
Kindness without strength is weakness. The world respects strength. It preys on weakness.
Strength without compassion is brutality. The world needs both, but it also needs wisdom, the ability to discern when each is appropriate.
You both speak of needs, but what if the world already has everything it needs? What if the only thing lacking is our ability to see it?
See what? More injustice, more suffering? Are we to simply accept these things?
We are to understand them, to delve into the roots of our own aggression and fear so that we do not perpetuate the cycles of violence.
The wheel turns, the seasons change. Is there something inherently wrong with this?
Yes, inaction in the face of evil is evil.
But action motivated by unexamined anger often becomes evil.
You both seek to define evil, but is it not simply the absence of balance?
Balance is a luxury afforded to those who are not being oppressed.
Oppression often arises from the imbalance within ourselves. We project our own darkness onto others and then justify our cruelty in the name of justice.
You seek justice, you seek balance. What if they are both found in acceptance?
Acceptance of what cannot be changed is wisdom. Acceptance of what can be changed is cowardice.
The line between acceptance and resignation is a fine one. We must be careful not to mistake one for the other.
Perhaps the line itself is the illusion.
Illusions will get you killed.
Illusions, unexamined, will enslave you.
The cage is only as strong as your belief in it.
Then break the cage. Act.
But know why you are breaking it.
Or perhaps simply open the door.
Then let us look at the door that has been present all along.
The question is not when to act and when to wait. The question is whether you are truly present to what is. When you are caught in the cycle of desire and aversion, you are blinded. You see only what you want to see, or what you fear. True action arises from stillness. It is not forced. It is not driven by ego. It is a natural unfolding, like a flower blooming in its season. The wind does not decide when the flower should bloom. The flower simply opens when it is ready. Today, try this. For a single hour, resist the urge to judge or control any situation. Simply observe. Notice what arises without labeling it good or bad. See what happens when you let things be. You may discover that the most powerful action is often no action at all.
The world will continue to turn, regardless of your efforts. Your task is not to control the turning. Your task is to find your place within it, to act when necessary, to wait when appropriate, and to always remain present to the unfolding of the Tao. The answer you seek is not in a book, but in your own heart. Listen to it. If today's conversation has served you, take it further. Pay Attention by C. Trabue, 12 Lessons in the Practice of Seeing Clearly. Available now on Amazon.